now a word from our sponsor, Anchor.fm. Here's the deal. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's one of the easiest ways to create a podcast. Let me start. In my first episode ever, I talked about fear. And fear comes from a lot of places, one of them being able to access technology. But Anchor FM is free. It's a creation tool that allows you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They'll even distribute it for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and a bunch more. And guess what? The coolest thing is they even connect you with sponsors if you want at no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So here's the deal. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Again, go to anchor.fm to get started or search in your app library for anchor.fm. Today on the episode of Let's Build This, I want to talk, I'm really excited. And I'm excited because when you get the chance to see your teams get ramped up, amped up, for whatever reason, as a founder, as a business owner, as a leader, that's what gets you going most of the time, right? Often we're the ones driving the passion, driving the focus, driving the spark behind the mission, all of that good stuff. But when they take it and they run with it and they get off of a call or they get out of a meeting and they're just jazzed beyond belief, I cannot tell you how excited that makes me, because it's almost like all of the personal development, all the HR, all of the stuff that's happening to develop your people is working, okay? All right, so I'm going to share a story. I had two meetings back to back. One of the companies that I run, it's called B-Pods. B-Pods, we provide, at the root of it, we're a education company that leverages or uses bees to teach people about, specifically in schools, all of the educational concepts, STEM, STEAM, next generation science standards, social studies, English, literature, you name it, special ed. We've got a whole bunch of people there. But what really gets me going about B-Pods is that our whole mission is built around trying to make a better world for pollinators through education. What that means is that we've got these systems, backyards, schools, golf courses, businesses, corporate headquarters, small businesses, nonprofits, zoos, parks. I know I'm missing a whole bunch. But anyway, all right, long story short. Through this whole COVID thing, the biggest struggle as a leader has been motivating my team to keep going, because they get stuck in the monotony. They're not going anywhere because they're staying at home. They're staying safe, right? All the things that intelligent individuals need to be doing, they're doing it, right? And the challenge that I face is keeping them engaged at the level that they were when we would meet face to face. Because anybody who's done film or like meetings, Zoom meetings, or you're doing webinars, or you have to go through an interface. The energy you have to put into it is like 3 times the amount or 5 times the amount. I've even heard 10 times the amount of energy you have to put into it in order to emote the same frequency or same like passion or whatever you're trying to get across. It's got to be 10 times the amount that you're doing. But anyway, this is really cool. We've been developing some relationships. People have been finding us because we've been spinning up some campaigns. People are coming across B-Pods as a website and are reaching out to us because what we do, and you can't really say this about a lot of businesses. Nobody else is doing it, at least at the scale that we are working on doing it at, right? I know there are beekeepers who work with schools. There are beekeepers who work with all of those people we talked about, right? But nobody's systematizing it to build a framework and teach a framework around how to keep bees or how to make bees the educational teacher that they can be in all those arenas that we are, or engagement tool. So we've got a couple partners that one that was a brand new introduction to me today, and another who we've worked with in a variety of capacities over the last 4 or 5 years. And going into those meetings, we have Alyssa, who's awesome. She actually was one of the original customers as a teacher for BPods. She's been identifying and pulling in all of these opportunities left and right. And the coolest thing is she's excited about these things. It's not a monotonous sale. Like, these are significant partnerships, and I'm learning that the more she does it, the more people she begins to talk to about this, the more opportunities she creates, because her whole demeanor around these opportunities is that I've been there. I've been in your shoes. I know what you're doing. I get it. She understands the excitement. She understands the passion. She understands everything. But the coolest thing is that her passion is becoming contagious, and contagious to other people, right? Like Emily, who's a project manager for us on a whole bunch of stuff. And coming out of the second meeting, which was a brand new person, I typically check in with one or two people after meetings like that to go, hey, what do you think? What are your thoughts? All of this stuff. The excitement that she was exuding just got me so jazzed, right? And the thing that it taught me is that the more opportunities that are creative that we can bring in, the more chances you get to give people inside of your company a chance to be excited. Because even though we're dealing with external customers and clients, you still have internal customers and clients. And those internal customers and clients need novelty. They need all the same things those external customers need. The only difference is they're working for you. But that being said, just because they're getting a paycheck, just because they're invested in the mission, just because all of that stuff doesn't mean they're not working there because of the excitement and the passion and the opportunities that are coming through their plate. Yeah, we all understand personal development, experience, all that stuff. But the fact of the matter is, I know sometimes it goes by the wayside. It really does. And sometimes we got to remember that those pieces that we think are the same old, right? Like, these discussions are normal for me, are not normal for everybody that you're involving in those discussions. And we need to remember that, because you never know. You never know what's going to strike a chord and somebody's going to take and run with it. Out of that conversation, now there's like 5 or 6 different things that Emily's going to go and research, all on her own. And those are the types of people that I am excited to have to be part of my team. They're the people who I love to rely on, because you know that they're looking for that interesting way to make this work, or that interesting thing that's going to put us above and beyond where we were. So my word today is, as you can see, I'm jazzed. And the last 2 days have been kind of a downer / kind of a little weird, but because they're first. But today is all about staying in tune with the fact that the little things that you don't necessarily think are going to turn into big things still can spark an interest in one individual who you work with, and they will take and run with it and believe it, and they will create something great. So I'm going to keep you guys apprised as to what happens with these deals and these partnerships, because they are really exciting to my and the fact that my team has figured out how to look for these and identify these things that may not seem like a good fit. That's also really cool. Okay. Yeah. So I don't want to share anymore because I don't want to jinx it, and I don't want to mess with it. But yeah, just wanted to share the win today. All right. Take care, friends. Hope you're getting outside. Hope you're enjoying the weather a little bit more. Get outside. Go outside. It's nice out today in most of the places in the U.S. And I don't know about the rest of the world, but I do know that at least here in Milwaukee, it's a 70-degree day. The sun's out. It's not super hot. It's not humid. It's good. There's a breeze, everything. Get outside. Go outside. Your brain will work better if you do it outside sometimes. All right. Take care. Talk to you later.